Hey guys, it's Michael. I have a quick update for you on the second stimulus package because data was just released this morning that changed the Senate's mind completely on the second stimulus package. And this is great news for all of us. So in today's video, I'm just going to break down exactly what was said and what is going on right now. But before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that I'll be announcing the winner for today's giveaway at the end of today's video. This is the $50 free stock giveaway. And if you didn't win, don't worry, because you can still go ahead and get 2 free stocks when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Anyways, let's get right into it. And before we get into the new updates with what data was just released and what the Senate said, let's go over some of the background information so we know what is going on with the Senate right now. So according to Senator Pat Toomey, he said on May 18th in a Senate hearing that you can make a pretty strong case that before we rush out and do another spending bill, we actually want to let some of this stuff go to work and see some of the consequences of what we've already done. Basically, all of the senators were saying how we want to wait, we want to see how the money we already spent is being put to work. A lot of senators have been explaining how we've already spent trillions of dollars, and that's a lot of money. And we want to see how all of this money is being spent before we go ahead and spend more money. Then on May 24th, Kevin Hassett said in a CNN State of the Union interview, he said that all signs of an economic recovery are going to be raging everywhere by the fall. He said that we're going to see the economy doing really well, and this is what they were all thinking. However, they wanted to still wait and see where the money was being spent. That was the biggest thing, how the money was being spent before they would go off and do another stimulus package. But then just yesterday in a Fox interview, they said that we're now getting most of the benefit from the stimulus right now. This was Mr. Tedeschi who said this. He said virtually everything has been committed and a great deal of it has gone out the door already, and most of the money from the previous stimulus packages has already been spent and already been put into use. That was yesterday. And then this morning, new data was just released earlier this morning that affects what all of the people in Congress were saying about a second stimulus package. And this was the unemployment data. Filings for unemployment insurance this week were 1.877 million people who filed for unemployment benefits last week alone. And that's a sign that the worst is over, because we know that unemployment has been steadily decreasing. For example, last week there was over 2.1 million people who filed for unemployment, but this week there was still just about 1.9 million. According to the Dow Jones and estimates, they had projected that only 1.7 million people would have filed for unemployment this week, with states reopening and the economy start to open back up. However, we did significantly worse than the estimates, and there was over 1.9 million people who filed for unemployment. And as of right now, there are over 42.6 million people who have filed for unemployment since the beginning of the pandemic. And this is what all comes into play with the second stimulus package. All of these senators and everyone in Congress was waiting to see how the money was being spent and how states reopening is going, because now all of the states have opened up in some shape or form. So a lot of senators were expecting to see some sort of recovery start to happen. But now that we saw more than the estimates projected for unemployment claims this week, things are not looking good. And on top of this, the May monthly unemployment report is coming out tomorrow, and they're projecting that we're going to see a 20.5% unemployment rate, and this is more than double the previous high in unemployment rates since the Great Depression. The only other time we've seen unemployment rates this high is since the Great Depression. So this brings us to why the Senate has changed their mind with a second stimulus package, and why it is great news for all of us. According to an article written by The Hill titled "The GOP Shifting on Unemployment Benefits as Jobless Numbers Swell," in this article they go on to say how the Senate Republicans are reversing their positions on ending a federal increase of state unemployment benefits after July. We all know that Mitch McConnell vowed in a conference call with House Republicans last month that the Senate would block the $600 weekly unemployment boost, and it would not be included in the second stimulus package. That is what he had said. But now, since the national unemployment rate is expected to exceed or hit 20%, and it's expected to continue to get worse into June, well, now the GOP senators say the federal government should continue to augment weekly unemployment benefits in some form, though most of them still agree that the $600 per week on top of unemployment benefits is simply too much. Many Republican senators, including members of the leadership, now say that federal government should include enhanced unemployment benefits, or they should provide back-to-work bonuses, like the $450 back-to-work bonus that Senator Rob Portman had proposed a couple weeks back, because this would help to incentivize people to go back to work, but it would also help people who aren't able to find jobs, because they said they can give unemployment benefits and extend those, or they can also give a back-to-work bonus. And by doing both of those, they would cover everyone and be able to provide support and stimulus relief for people who are not able to find jobs, and they would also encourage people to go back to work. As of right now, GOP senators, they fear that the wave of protests and riots and other forms of social unrest that are going on right now is linked to the bleak economic picture, and their majority is on the line. Basically, what senators are fearing right now is that if they don't pass more stimulus, if they don't extend these enhanced unemployment benefits, well, then they may lose their positions in Congress and other people might be voted in instead of them. So actually, this is a good thing that it is an election year, because a lot of senators are going to push for more unemployment benefits, more stimulus, because that is what the people want, and they want to ensure that they get reelected and they get back into office. A number of senators have spoken out on this extended unemployment benefits and more stimulus payments, and they've actually changed their mind. So Senator Josh Hawley, he warned on Tuesday that I don't think we can ignore the fact that civil unrest is happening against a backdrop of 20+% unemployment. Basically what he's saying is that right now there's extremely high levels of unemployment, and it shouldn't seem shocking that a lot of riots and protests are going on. A lot of people think that this is linked to just the economic outlook of the country right now. They think that what happened with George Floyd and his murder was a catalyst for what is happening right now, but they think another side of this is that all of the unemployment and economic outlook right now is affecting what is going on with these riots and these protests. Moving on, Senator John Thune goes on to explain some of the options that they've been talking about. He said that they would be discussing some sort of ramp down, gradual glide path that reduces the amount over time of these extended unemployment benefits depending on how long the pandemic lasts. So basically what he's saying is that we could start off maybe at this $600 per week and then slowly reduce this based on how reopening, how unemployment is looking. So basically what he's talking about is just tying these unemployment benefits to unemployment rates and what is going on with that. Basically, looking at what all of these senators are saying right now, a lot of senators who were against the enhanced unemployment benefits are now changing their mind. Senator Lindsey Graham, he had said that he was against the $600 boost in unemployment benefits, and he was against that in the first stimulus package. Now he changed his mind and he's for them. He says he's open to extending these benefits, maybe not the $600, maybe doing what Rob Portman suggested with $450, but he's open to it. In addition to this, Senator Shelley Moore, they said that there's going to have to be some adjustments at the end of July to the enhanced unemployment benefits, because if unemployment continues to go up, well then they simply cannot afford to cut off these enhanced unemployment benefits. So this is great news right now, because it seems like a majority of the senators are now pushing for extending these enhanced unemployment benefits. It may not be this $600 per week, but it seems like a lot of people who were against it at the beginning are now really considering some sort of enhanced unemployment benefits, whether that's $450 per week, or if it's a back-to-work bonus coupled with unemployment benefits, they're definitely thinking about extending this right now. So this is great news, because right now it's not a matter of if we will see a second stimulus package or if we'll have unemployment benefits. According to what The Hill and what this article says, it really is just looking like that the Republican senators just need to come up with a stimulus bill that includes unemployment benefits, and then they come to an agreement with the Democrats. And once they both can come to an agreement, well then this stimulus bill will be passed, and it should include direct stimulus payments as well as enhanced unemployment benefits and maybe even a back-to-work bonus. So that is everything they're talking about right now. This is great news for more stimulus payments. So that's what's going on today. Just a quick update from the Senate based on the unemployment data that came out earlier this morning that caused a lot of senators to change their mind and what they think about enhanced unemployment benefits. Now let's get into the winner for the giveaway. So remember, in order to be eligible for this giveaway, you had to like the video, be subscribed to my channel, and comment down below the 3 stocks I mentioned in my previous videos. So anyways, the winner for this giveaway is this person right here. Congratulations. Thank you so much for all of you who entered the giveaway. If you'd like more giveaways in the future, then please be sure to comment down below that you like more giveaways. Anyways, don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you sign up for the Webull investing app. Get $5 deposited into your account when you download the Acorns investing app. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.